Across communities everywhere, pets are more than companions. They are family members, sources of comfort, connection, and well-being. They support mental health, strengthen human relationships, and enrich the lives of millions of people every single day. And behind every healthy pet is a veterinary professional whose expertise, compassion, and commitment make that possible. At Dechra, we believe veterinarians are essential healthcare providers who protect animal health, reinforce public health, and strengthen the human-animal bond that connects our communities in meaningful and lasting ways. That mission is what brings us to Boston. We are honored to become part of this vibrant community that represents the very best of what progress looks like: collaboration, curiosity, and a relentless drive to improve lives. As the role of pets in societies continues to grow, so does the importance of the work happening across the profession. And we are proud to help champion that future, here in Boston and around the world. Dechra, our difference makes a difference.
So this was Laura, our President of North America and Chief Marketing Officer, just told us everything you need to know about Dechra. But I have a few more remarks I want to make, and I want to start by welcoming all of you on this very special day for us. We are so proud to call Boston our home. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to the new Global Headquarters and Collaboration Hub. I'm thrilled to have us all together today, colleagues and friends from across the globe, local leaders, customers, and community members, along with incredible national partners. We designed this space for a place of convening with purpose. And we did so acknowledging that a headquarters is more than a building or geographic location. What gives a headquarter its meaning are the people who bring its vision to life. Dechra is a global leader in veterinary care for cats, dogs, and horses. We focus on the development and manufacturing of high-quality veterinary products to support animal health and welfare worldwide. As we establish roots here in Boston, one of the world's most vibrant and exciting healthcare hubs, Dechra will operate as a global distributed workforce, with employees working from the places where veterinary healthcare teams and pet parents call home. This office will be our space to convene and to collaborate. And that has already begun. Just yesterday, our global leaders from across North America, many of whom are here today, spent quality time together talking about strategy, priorities, growth, innovation, and where Dechra is headed next. And they will be bringing their teams here in the coming weeks and months. In fact, just a month from now, our entire North American sales team will be able to experience Boston. As our people come together, what stands out most is not the plans or the discussions themselves. It is the energy. It's the energy that comes from different experiences, from different expertise, and different perspectives coming together around one purpose, the pets that you already see walking around you here. That spirit exists throughout Dechra every day, across countries, functions, teams, and across the many ways our people work and collaborate. One of the things I value most about this organization is that great ideas are not defined by a title or a location. They come from our people who are willing to share their expertise, challenge assumptions, ask thoughtful questions, and help one another succeed. That openness is one of our greatest strengths. This headquarters was designed to support that culture, to demonstrate the pride Dechra employees feel every day as they bring our mission to life. As you walk around, you'll see a variety of ways employees contributed to the experience of this office. Everything from the open floor concept, collaboration spaces, to conference rooms, names, and the looping carousel of pet photos. I think my personal favorite is our photographer you see on some of the walls that showcase the animals of our very own colleagues. our own pets that you will see on the walls as you walk around. Boston gives employees a place to embark on our new chapter in the heart of one of the world's leading ecosystems for science, research, biotech, healthcare, education, and entrepreneurship. It gives us proximity to partners, customers, universities, entrepreneurs, and future talent. Most importantly, it gives us another way to learn from one another and continue demonstrating the invaluable role of healthy pets together. But what makes ecosystems like this truly powerful is more than the number of organizations located nearby. It is the willingness to collaborate. Scientists learning from clinicians, industry learning from academia, researchers learning from practitioners. Different perspectives creating something stronger together than any one organization can achieve alone. At Dechra, we believe that our difference makes the difference. As one of the newest members of this community, we are not here simply to occupy a space. We're here to participate, to contribute, and to build relationships, and very importantly, to learn. And to become long-term partner in the greater Boston community over time. In a bit, I'll share more about some exciting new community partnerships that we're already establishing. But before that, I'd like to invite two very special guests to join me at the podium. Massachusetts Secretary of Economic Development, Eric Paley, and the City of Boston Mayor, Michelle Wu. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. And as we considered where to locate Dechra's global headquarters, we were drawn to many things about Boston and Massachusetts. The strength of the life science ecosystem, the spirit of innovation, and the entrepreneurship, which is so important for our culture, the world-class universities and healthcare institutions, and perhaps most importantly, a culture of collaboration that brings people together around shared opportunities and challenges. And I felt that from the moment we made the announcements from your offices. So I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. Those qualities align closely with who we aspire to be as a company. Secretary Paley and Mayor Wu, on behalf of all of us at Dechra, I'd like to present each of you with a challenge coin. It's as a small token of appreciation. So it should be here. Here we go. There we go. On it are the 6 values that guide our company every day. And you will probably notice them as you walk around the office here. It's dedication, it's enjoyment, it's courage, it's honesty, it's relationships, and it's ambition. For you, those of you paying attention or close attention, you will have noted that the first letters of all of those basically form the name Dechra, which is our company name. But more importantly, these values and this coin represent the heart of all Dechra people from around the globe. Secretary Paley, thank you for your leadership in helping to foster an environment where innovation, entrepreneurship, and growth can thrive across Massachusetts. And Mayor Wu, thank you for the warm welcome you and your team have extended to Dechra and for helping make Boston such a vibrant place to live, work, and innovate. And I really appreciated you reaching out to me when we announced it. It made me feel welcome, and it made us all feel that we made the right choice. Thank you. We are very honored to be here, and we look forward to building lasting relationships across this incredible community. Now, please join me in welcoming Secretary Eric Paley and Mayor Michelle Wu to say a few words.
Jesper, thank you so much. It is so exciting to be here with the mayor, with a lot of friends, and to welcome you to Massachusetts, which we view as the most curious place on earth. And what better topic for us to be talking around curiosity than our pets and our animals. And they're members of our family. I'll tell you a little bit about mine. I have a 10-year-old Labradoodle named Rafi. We were told a couple years ago by the vet that now that he's getting to his elder years, we need to start taking more responsibility. He does not seem that way at all. He's super energetic. He continues to be naughty. And it's almost so much that I'm worried that, I always feel like guilty, like we didn't properly train him. And then, I hope the police department doesn't mind, but seeing Copper go for that muffin a few minutes ago reminded me that to err is human, and it is also to be a dog. You err often. But I think as we think about, as humans, we think a lot about health span as a big topic. We have WHOOP here in Massachusetts. We have all these incredible life sciences companies helping us not only live longer, but live healthier. It is a fitting place for Dechra to be located, right? We have a community of people trying to push the limits of human health, but also of animal health, right? And I think we're so lucky to have you here, but I think you'll also find this is exactly the kind of place where making Dechra your home makes so much sense, because you're surrounded by like-minded people, share your curiosity and eagerness to push the limits of health, both for humans and for pets. And so we're very, very excited about that. Also, your choice of Massachusetts is a vote of confidence in us. We were very lucky for Boston, Massachusetts to be named by Financial Times as the #1 place for international investment. I feel very, very lucky to work with Jeevan Ramapriya, who's our head of our Office of International Trade and Investment. But we work very hard, both across the state and in the city, to make this the most welcoming place for companies that want to launch in the United States. And Dechra is truly a testimonial to what we care so much about, which is making this a welcoming place. So with that, I hope you will help make Rafi's lifespan and health span as long as possible. I thank you for the work you're doing and for the commitment to being part of this community. So welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us to celebrate this very, very exciting day in Boston as we welcome a new neighbor, but also a new pillar of our innovation economy. We are always incredibly proud in the City of Champions to be winning the various races that we're running, to be the best city in the country for families, to be the most innovative hub for talent, and to also be the most welcoming community where everybody here is united in working to make a difference for the wider world and for the people we love and the family members who make our families complete. I wanted to recognize just a few folks. So thank you so much to Jesper for all of your leadership already, the very warm introduction and the exciting dedication to being an active member within our community, to Laura and to Lauren and to all of the Dechra team members here and to all those who I didn't get to meet yet. I look forward to getting to know everyone, and we are here at the City of Boston not only for the ribbon cuttings and the business side issues, but we want you all to be plugged in and welcoming members within our neighborhoods and our communities as well on the civic side. So we're always here to make any introductions and to connect you to whatever you may need or be interested in getting involved with. As always, it's incredible to be here with Secretary Paley on behalf of Governor Healy and Lieutenant Governor Driscoll and the partnership that we have. Whenever we're together, it's a good day that we're going to be announcing new growth in our economy, new businesses that are joining our community, and there's been a lot of times that we've been together recently, so very good momentum for Boston. I also want to recognize our state representative, Russell Holmes, who is an important leader for the City of Boston, championing issues of economic mobility and equity and ensuring that all of our community members are reaching their fullest potential. And also happens to be a neighbor in this building with you all, so his office is here, and I'm very, very glad always to be with Russell. To the folks from the city, I know we have Donald Wright, our Chief of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion, Aaliyah Forrest, Director of Business Strategy, Stephen Chan, Chief Partnerships Officer, and Alex Meadow, our Deputy Director of that office. other city folks, I'm sure, who are also in the room that I should use, and Daniel, and all of our team members, and of course, Officer Wilson and Copper, very valuable members of our team. Thank you for all that you do in our community. We are especially thrilled to welcome Dechra to Boston because you all embody so much of what we're trying to build in the city. We want Boston to be the leading city to raise a family, to build a company, and to make an impact in the world. And that combination is why we've been so proud that organizations from around the world have continued to choose Boston to build their homes. We're the hub of innovation, the heart of the life sciences industry, and we offer an exceptional quality of life that we're dedicated to improving every day. Today, we're excited to add you all as another global leader within our community because we share these values. Understanding the importance of community and family, understanding that family means everyone in the family, parents and siblings, aunts and uncles, cats, dogs, and horses too. And this one's going to make it really hard for me, just like when Lego announced they were opening, and that was the end of saying we couldn't get this Lego set or that Lego set because that was supporting the local economy in Boston. I have been lobbied for now multiple years by my boys that they're responsible enough to have a dog, and so once they see these pictures, it's going to be the end of my. I'm going to be walking the dog every night in addition to everything. But I look forward to the care and the treatment that they will be able to receive. Businesses from all over the world are coming here because when you come to Boston, you're part of an incredible community that is dedicated to changing the world. Earlier this week, German AI startup N8N opened their US base in Boston, also choosing our city because of our talent density and the unique community here. Swedish unicorn Lovable opened their Boston office earlier this year. In April, the Spanish government announced a $200 million sovereign wealth fund investment in Boston's tech ecosystem, choosing Boston as the hub city. Soon, it might be time to extend the commuter rail across the Atlantic. I know, General Manager Eng needed one more thing to do. I was just down the street a couple weeks ago when we were celebrating the completion of Commonwealth Pier, where Fidelity Investments in Pembroke have made the intentional choice to build their space reflecting local community members with art and collaboration and community in their home. And I see that same energy here at Dechra. We can't wait to see this space blossom. So Jesper, thank you so much for choosing Boston. Thank you for showing the world that this is the best place for global investment and community. And thank you most of all for helping us take care of our family members. We are so excited to welcome you as part of our life sciences and innovation ecosystem here in Boston. And to commemorate the occasion, maybe if State Rep Holmes would join me up here, I wanted to present an official citation from the City of Boston. And I have challenge coins too. Oh. Any members of my team want to come on up?
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll see you more. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Secretary Paley and Mayor Wu. Really, really appreciate it on behalf of all of us at Dechra. One of the themes that you heard throughout today is collaboration, bringing people together to create something stronger than any one organization could achieve alone. That belief is deeply embedded in how we think innovation at Dechra. We believe communities work in much the same way. Strong communities are built through connection, and that's also what I heard Secretary Paley and Mayor Wu talk about. They're built when organizations come together around common goals, when people feel supported, when resources become more accessible, and when individuals feel a greater sense of belonging to the places where they live and work. As we begin our next chapter in Boston, we want to be more than a participant in that process. We want to be a convener. We want to be a connector. A partner that helps bring people, organizations, and ideas together in ways that create a lasting impact. Because at Dechra, we believe pet well-being, human well-being, and community well-being are deeply connected. And interestingly, so does Boston. In April, we commissioned a survey to better understand how Greater Boston residents view the role of animals, animals play in their lives and in their communities. The results of our first ever Dechra Connection report were remarkable. 98% of respondents agreed that interactions with animals can have a positive impact on human health. 93% believe animals can help create stronger and more connected communities. And nearly 8 in 10 believe it is important to invest in programs that bring people and pets together. So in other words, people makes us better humans. What those findings tell us is that people increasingly recognize what many of us in animal health has known for a long time. Animals play an important role not only in our homes, but in our health and well-being and in our communities. They can create a connection, support well-being, reduce isolation, build trust, and help strengthen the social fabric of our communities. They are often the icebreaker. As we reviewed the survey findings, one theme stood out. People see tremendous value in the role animals can play in supporting human well-being in hospitals, in healthcare settings, in schools, in universities, in senior living communities, and even in airports. The everyday spaces where people gather, learn, heal, and connect. In animal health, we often refer to this as the human-animal bond. Not everyone will be familiar with that term, but most of us have felt it. It is the comfort of a dog that sits quietly beside you on a difficult day, and the calm that comes from a cat snuggling in our lap. The sense of connection, trust, and companionship that animals bring. The human-animal bond has the power to improve lives. At a time when many people are experiencing increased stress, isolation, disconnection, the need for those moments of connection has never been greater. And yet, access to human-animal bond is not always equally available. As we considered where to begin, we looked for partners whose work brings the benefits of the human-animal bond to people in meaningful and accessible ways. One example is right here with us today. Last year, the Boston Police Department launched its very first Comfort Dog program, creating a new way to engage with communities across the city. While still in its early stages, the impact is already evident. Copper, who we all met, is with us today, and is the first comfort dog. Wherever Copper goes, people want to stop and talk. That's what I've been told, and I can see why. They ask questions, they share stories, they make connections. In many ways, Copper creates opportunities for engagement that might not otherwise happen. She helps bring people together. She helps open conversations, and she helps build trust, connection within the communities that she serves. As we learned more about the program, one thing became very clear. The demand and the opportunity are great. And that is why Dechra is proud to make a $10,000 investment through the Boston Police Foundation to support community engagement initiatives involving Copper and the Comfort Dog program. We believe programs like this have tremendous potential to strengthen relationships, create positive interactions, and bring the benefits of the human-animal bond into communities in meaningful ways. Please join me in welcoming our partners from the Boston Police Foundation, the Boston Police Department, and of course, Copper.
Thank you very much. My name is Dan Linsky. I'm the former chief of the Boston Police Department. I had the honor and privilege to serve with the men and women of the department for 28 years. And I do believe in holding our officers accountable. I have contacted the IED division and made a complaint that Copper unknowingly, unwillingly stole a muffin this morning.
Never live it down.
I think this is exciting to be here. You know, I'm very proud of the department I grew up in. The representative grew up in with me. We've come a long way in our community policing. We've come a long way in making sure our safety and our communities are safe and secure. And I personally think when Dechra and others are looking for places to put their resources and put their people, having a safe and secure city is one of those priorities. And the men and women of the police department make sure our communities are safe as any in the country. I travel and do law enforcement consulting across the globe. This is one of the safest police departments, safest communities in the country. And I think the mayor would agree. They need some help sometimes behind the scenes. Budget is probably about 90, when I was there, 90% personnel. So some of the other things, the programs like Copper and the programs that the Police Foundation helps sponsor that aren't in the budget. We're starting next week. This is our fundraising kickoff, and thank you very much for starting it off greatly. We've got a bunch of kids we're going to send to camps who wouldn't have an opportunity to go to camps. We get kids who are going to go to a junior police academy where they're going to be interacting with police officers in a positive manner and learning about our city, and hopefully maybe sowing those seeds to be the police officers of the future. We have groups and walks with the elderly. We're engaging the elderly community, making sure that they know that we respect them and that they're part of our community. And we want the younger generation to follow along with them and to police our community. There's so much that we do with bringing folks together. Instead of occupying neighborhoods, we police them with the community. And, you know, I'm the proud father of Eamon Linsky, Harvard graduate. Proud father of Cullum Linsky, who is a graduate of George Washington University. Both sons of Boston Latin School here. I'm also the proud father of Meatball, the Bichon Frise wonder dog, who is, quite frankly, my favorite son right now. The work you do, your organization does, to do exactly that. Make sure pets are happy and healthy, making sure that interactions between humans can continue to occur. Everyone in this room, I saw your faces. Everyone who saw the dog, when Copper shows up, right? People just light up. They smile. They feel better about themselves. There's only one small rival that I've seen lately with the experience of meeting Copper, right? And I'd like to present you and your organization with a token from the Police Foundation that will welcome you to Boston and welcome you to we are rich in tradition here, and we've got a new tradition, and it brings joy. So the only thing that brings the much joy as Copper, being in a room, is the mayor has authorized you to pick a statue, if you can find one that's left, and claim it as Dechra's.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Dan. What do I say after that, right? But what Copper demonstrates throughout Boston is part of a much bigger and broader opportunity, right? If we think about it, an opportunity to bring the comfort, connection, and support animals provide into more places and make it available to more people. And that is why we're also very proud to support pet partners and their work expanding access to animal-assisted therapy and education. Every day across the country, pet partners teams help bring trained therapy animals into healthcare settings, schools, senior living communities, and other environments where people may benefit from comfort, encouragement, and connection. Demand for these programs continue to grow, and their work is helping ensure that more people can experience the positive impact animals can have on emotional well-being and quality of life. Just as importantly, They are helping create new pathways for connection within communities. And that aligns closely with what we hope to accomplish here in Boston. Today, Pet Partners fields more than 70 teams across the greater Boston region. With a $50,000 investment, Dechra will work with Pet Partners to expand teams, education, and access in Boston and beyond. Please join me in welcoming our new friend, Tracy Pryor, Chief Development Officer at Pet Partners, to share a few words. Tracy.
Sure. Thank you so much, and congratulations on this amazing day in this beautiful space. I will keep it brief so Copper can get back to her muffin hunting, but I just wanted to thank you for this investment in Pet Partners. You've all seen it, you've all felt it. We've been looking at these beautiful animals all morning. I can tell you when I return to my home today, where I have children and a husband, the one that will greet me the warmest at the door is going to be Juggy, my little basset hound. They have so much love to give and so much love to share. And at Pet Partners, our incredibly dedicated handlers go out into the community every day and share their animals with those that may be facing vulnerable times in their lives. And it's every step of the journey of life that the animals are able to make a difference. From young children who may be nervous learning to read and trying to sound out words to a teacher or a parent, they're completely comfortable when they have a sweet dog like Philomena laying there that they can pet and read stories to. Or yesterday, I met Lucy, a therapy dog here, who spends time with veterans at the VA center. Folks may be recovering from PTSD or away from their own cherished family pets. We also have our animals going into healthcare settings and visiting with patients that are nervous and scared. But just them entering the room, you can see the exhale, the calm, and the lowering of stress and blood pressure. We all know it's true, but research shows just as little as 15 minutes with a therapy animal can impact your entire day. We have our teams visiting after natural disasters or unexpected community tragedies, and even end-of-life visits in hospice. We have folks going to senior care communities sharing their animals. And we have therapy dogs. It's about 95% of our program, but there are also therapy mini horses, therapy cats, llamas, alpacas, you name it. There are 9 species of therapy animals going out into the community every day. Our Pet Partners teams make over 1 million visits a year, and right here with this investment from Dechra, we expect to have over 20,000 interactions in the coming year in this local community. So this investment in the Pet Partners mission will help us to support our existing teams, will allow us to spread the word that more teams are needed. Our vision is that every request we will be able to honor, and the animals will be able to go into the classrooms, hospitals, nursing homes, wherever they're invited. And so thank you, because this will make a difference. This will allow us to expand our work. It will allow us to invest in ongoing education as we're seeing our teams going into new environments that they need that support. We work really hard to make sure that the animals' welfare is top priority, that they're not just tolerating these interactions, but truly thriving, so that the human end of the leash, those that they're visiting, and the animals themselves work together to make really meaningful moments that create happier and healthier communities. So thank you very much for this, and we can't wait to work together with you into the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. We feel deeply connected to the work that both Pet Partners and also the Boston Police Department are doing. So thank you. We hope this is only the beginning, that these partnerships continue to grow. We hope that other organizations see opportunities to contribute and that additional partners become involved in this important space. Because the opportunity before us is bigger than any one organization. Together, we have an opportunity to expand the access to the human-animal bond and bring its benefits to more people throughout the greater Boston area. In many ways, this is what today has been all about. Yes, we're opening a new headquarters, but more importantly, we're opening a new chapter, a chapter built on connection, community, and collaboration. And a chapter built on the belief that when we come together around a shared purpose, we can create something greater than any one organization could achieve. This is the future we hope to build here in Boston. Thank you, Secretary Paley. Thank you, Mayor Wu. Thank you for our partners from the Boston Police Department, the Boston Police Foundation, and the PET partners. Thank you to our customers, colleagues, community leaders, and friends. We are honored to be part of this community, and we look forward to building that future together. As we conclude, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention something really big going on right now. Right here in Boston, international soccer, or football as we call it where I grew up. We appreciate you all taking the time to join us today in spite of everything that's going on. And we really appreciate also how well Boston is showcasing itself on the world stage. And as the city's newest neighbor, we wanted to share in the celebration in a Dechra fashion. So, I'll put on my scarf, since my country didn't qualify. But we have a special gift for everyone. It's in your gift bags. We want to thank you for joining us today, and I would love to do a group picture with our special guest if you care to join me. But you should all have one of these in your gift bags under your seat. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
I'm gonna need